A hearty welcome everyone back to Taraka Railways with me, Elizabeth. And I really do hope that I found you in good health and that I hope that you're going to enjoy today's episode with me. Today we are looking at a Hornby Railways train pack set, which is the Class 43 BR Intercity 125 in Swallow Livery HST, and the model number by Hornby is R336. These power cars still run today, and obviously most of them were sold off to various companies. The first Great Western, Cross Country, East Midlands, and the list goes on of private companies. But for a while they were obviously not in their current Swallow livery but in Virgin colours, and Virgin then replaced them out with the Rendeniers. There are also many of the Hornby models available, and we are looking today at the oldest model that Hornby launched back in 1977. So coming in a starter box, a running loco and the unnoted dummy loco version, where it does have a working light system that works in the directional lighting system. Now looking at the front of this power car, we can see the Intercity yellow, and also the red line coming in on the white, and then the beautiful paint job in the low grey colour of the swallow colour that's standing out there. We can also see in front the cab detail, as well as the glazed windows, as well as the loco running number on the front of the locomotive, as well as the two lights standing out prominently. Looking at the livery again, we can see the grey colour, and definitely one of the nicer paint finishes that I've seen in the HSTs. The blue was still fine, but I really do like the swallow livery in this one. If it wasn't for that, I would not really have wanted a HST on the layout, seeing that I'm mostly concentrating on steam locomotives only. So running it on the layout, I generally run it with my first class passenger coach, as well as the second class coaches. And looking once again at the model, what a great finish of everything on this locomotive, and a true reflection of the power locomotive in real life. So well done to Hornby. I mean, even the handrails and small little details that you wouldn't think of, it's all come together very nicely on this model. Even the top view, we can see even the roof finishes, it's got a lot of detail on it for sure. The Intercity brand was used by British Rail from 1966 to 1997, but there was a steam locomotive called the Intercity at Wolverhampton introduced in 1950. A British express passenger train in winter of 1950 to 1960, the train became the restaurant and all-day and hourly restaurant car service between Paddington and Wolverhampton. Intercity, or as it was in early days, the hyphenated Intercity, was a brand name introduced by British Rail in 1966 for its long-haul express passenger services. In 1982, the British Railways Board divided its operation into a number of sectorism. The sector for long-distance express trains assured the brand name Intercity, although many routes that were previously operated as Intercity services were assigned to other sectors: London, Kingsland services, and new factional to the commuter sector, Network South East. Now, the Intercity brand in terminology derives from prepositional of the Latin inter, with city giving rise to meaning between cities. The Intercity steam train, British Rail first used the term Intercity in 1950 as the name of steam locomotive running between London, Paddington and Wolverhampton, low level. As mentioned before, this was part of the overall policy of introducing new train names in the post-World War II period. The name was applied to the Business Express, which ran from London in the morning and returned in the afternoon, and became part of the railway lure of the West Midlands. West Midlands residents always believed that it was the success of the one train that led to the adoption of the name British Rail brand in 1966. The belief was supported by the timeline in 1966. The Intercity was heading towards the ultimate demise in 1967 when the mainline London West Midlands service was consolidated into the newly electrified route via Rugby. The Intercity brand has also been adopted by countries in Europe. With sectorisation of the British Rail in 1982, most long-haul services became consolidated in the Intercity division, which retained the brand. Intercity became profitable and one of Britain's top 150 companies, providing city centre to city centre travel across the nation from Aberdeen and Inverness in the north to the Poole and Penzance in the south. Intercity had the following divisions: East Coast, West Coast, Midland, Great Western, Cross Country and Gatwick Express, Motorrail and Intercity sleepers. And before 1974, services also ran from Nottingham to Glasgow. Intercity operated high-speed trains, HST, under the brand name Intercity 125 as well as Intercity 225s. For the electric high-speed trains operated on the East Coast route, the 125 referred to the train's top speed in miles per hour. So if you ever wondered why the number 125 is on this power car, that is what it is. It was referring to the top speed, miles per hour. Our locomotive today, the Class 43, number 197, normally had 8 coaches as part of the Intercity 125 sets. The class is officially the fastest diesel locomotive in the world. Prototypes developed by Railway Technical Centre, contracted by British Rail Engineering Limited, Crew Works, and Mark III coaches by Derby Letcham Lane Works. All about 18 were preserved and was hauled for this purpose, but at the end of the day only 13 were preserved. 36 remain in storage and 27 units were scrapped. The 40th anniversary. On the 2nd May of 2016, Open Day was held at Bristol St Philip's Marsh Depot, with a lineup of Class 43s from each operator except Cross Country to celebrate the HST's 40th anniversary. Several locomotives and passenger trains also appeared, such as 150247 and 166214, both in their new GWR liveries. 158798 in its Springboard Operational Group livery, and the prototype Class 41 HST. At the event, Power Car 43002, number 253001, as a diesel multiple unit, was unveiled in original 125 livery and named Sir Kenneth Grange, after the Class 43's body shell designer, Kenneth Grange. a British industrial designer who passed away earlier this year on the 21st of July 2024. On the 2nd of October of 2016, Power Car 43185 was unveiled in the Intercity Swallow livery. Both were operated by Great Western Railway, First Great Western, and 43002 is now preserved, residing at the National Railway Museum at York. So there you have it. Overall, very nice power car to have on the layout, and a great model indeed by Hornby. Thank you everyone for joining me today at Taraka Railways, and thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it, and it does help me while I'm recovering from COVID.